Hello everyone, this is Dan Gramza and welcome to Gramza Market Studies for Monday, May 9th. The NASDAQ market, we are looking for that bounce. It gave us that type of behavior, and that's what you see right here, right now. You see that little shadow on the bottom? It's the right kind of move that we're looking for. I do look for follow through on Monday. It is containment shadows structure, that's what I call this, which is a neutral setup. But I do look for follow through. Not a dramatic move, however, but I'm looking for building strength next week. If we take a look at what's going on in those currencies, that dollar remains strong. The US dollar is hanging right in there, as you can see with these red candles. The euro tried to make a rally going, and if it could have, I'd been looking for an up day on Monday, but instead we found sellers coming into that market, and I look for that to continue, but not in a dramatic way, but a smaller range on Monday. Let's move on over and let's take a look at what's going on in interest rates. Here, the 10-year notes made new highs on selling. I'm looking for a down day on Monday in that market. I think that structure there is beautiful, and I do look for follow through to the downside. Gold picked up a little bit here. We have the difference between the bearish and bullish level in that market is $1,300 a contract. I do look for follow through to the upside. Not a big move also in gold. It's got some big challenges ahead. The same thing holds true for silver. The difference between the bearish and bullish level there is $600 a contract. It does imply unchanged to higher. I just don't see strong moves for those precious metals. However, copper, even though there's a lot of things that aren't favoring that market right now, has set up in a very bullish market condition. I do look for an up day, at a minimum a sideways move, but an up day on Monday. Well, in the energy market, I'm really surprised with all the fundamentals going on that crude oil did not rally to the upside, but we're looking for a sideways market that you see here to continue. Right now, even though I'm not bullish on this market, we do have some factors that favor a move to the upside. Natural gas, side breaks a little bit lower, a little bit of follow through. I'm looking for a sideways move over the next few days in that market. And in soybeans, we have an equal and opposite at the lows. This is very neutral. I'm not looking for a strong move to the upside, but rather a sideways move in about a 5 to 6 cent range. Well, that concludes today's market studies. Thank you for being with me, and I'm looking forward to being with you again. As always, take care.